Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, oh, man. Almost forgot I had one this morning, but I'm okay. I'll tell you where I am in a little bit. You know, I get around, man. There's so much, but, man, good morning, everybody. You know, today I was having a conversation with my wife last night, and we were talking about our plans. You know, we often sit down, you know, just like a married couple. I mean, you know, we're married. You know, we have children. We have aspirations. We have hopes. We have things we want. You know, when you're married, you know, I mean, it's important to sit with your partner. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. It's common sense, really. It's important to sit down with the person that you've chosen and decided to share your life with and have multiple conversations on a lot of things. And we try to make sure that all of our conversations aren't always just business related and always kid related, you know, because that becomes, it's a part of it, but it weighs so much on the marriage because that's the grunt work of being married. You know, your children, your family, your bills, your mortgage, your car notes, you know, the what's due, what's coming up. And if you're not careful, you'll start, that becomes the focal point of you all's conversation. And this woman or man or person that you've decided to have this life with, all of a sudden, they're an extension of your business. And you guys become business partners or whatever. And it just gets so, anyway, I'm just saying that it's important to sit down and have these conversations. But it's even more important to have the other conversations. You know, it's important with the person that you're planning on making the run with to sit down and talk about other things, you know, on a more upbeat note. You know, we were having a conversation and she was reminding me of what she loved about me. And then I, in turn, was turning around telling her the things that I admired about her and loved about her. And we kind of have these all the time, you know, where we sit down and we talk about the things that we still enjoy about one another. Or we may talk about some of the things that we miss in one another. But we constantly have these conversations about appreciation. You know, it's so important, man, that the other person feels appreciated. So these things are important. But we got into the conversation deeper last night, and I was telling her about this idea that I had. and that I wanted her to help me with and make a phone call for me because she knows these people, and I was going to be doing this. And then my wife reminded me of something. Now, once again, as always, when I'm talking to you, I just keep it as real as I can. I don't know the Bible inside out. I can't quote to you scriptures and tell you exactly where it is. I just, I heard her say it, but it kind of blew by me. I was telling her about something I wanted to make happen, and she reminded me that there's a scripture somewhere, and somebody emailed it to me today, I'm sure, where the Bible reminds us not to be anxious for anything. Don't be anxious for something. And, it really mattered to me at that point yesterday that she brought this to my attention, because how many times I've been guilty of that in my past, and I've learned better now, but every now and then I need to be reminded, and I think what she was saying to me was, I've gotten to a point in my life, and we all should get to a point where, you've heard old people say this: if you're going to pray about something, then don't worry about it. And if you're going to worry about it, don't pray about it. Back to this. Be anxious for nothing. If you're going to trust in God, then do that. And trusting in him means sometimes you got to be patient. God has never been too late. You don't know the plan he has. You don't really always know his will. You definitely don't know his route, his way of doing anything. So he's always on time. He's always been there on time for me. He's always been there on time for you. How many times have you thought it was over only to find out it's really just begun? How many times have people wrote you off? There are those of you who have lost jobs, but you are still maintaining. But man, God has already began the turnaround process for many of us. Some of us lost jobs and now have better jobs. Some of us lost jobs and now has forced us to rekindle that dream and that vision for a business we had. Sometimes the mishap is the thing you need to make something good happen. See, a lot of times we get so comfortable in our life where we just we get complacent. We just settle in, and when this is it and this is what I'm doing. But in actuality, God has a tremendous amount of abundance for you. He has an amazing amount of things. He has all these boxes packaged up with your name on them that he's willing to ship if you would just align yourself with some of his will so you could get some of these things. How many times have you thought it was over and it didn't really go over? How many times have you thought, this is it, and it wasn't it at all? Well, how many times have you thought, well, it don't look like this going to work out, and it didn't work out, but then something better came along? How many times has that happened? You've got to realize this, man. I was talking to a family who had got displaced from the Katrina thing that happened down there in New Orleans. And man, when they said, yeah, we got displaced from Katrina, and I braced myself because, woe is me, here comes this story. I got to hear this, and I got to be encouraged and think of something. It was totally different. They totally blew me away. Man, the brother said, man, it was actually the best thing that ever happened to my family. And I went, whoa. And he said, yeah, man. He said, because what happened was, he said, I got settled in. He said, plus, I was doing some things outside of my marriage down there. He said, I was doing some stuff in the streets I ain't need to be doing. He said, man, it all got washed away. We thought our life would never be the same. But he said, man, my life ain't need to be the same. He said, man, now we live up here in Texas. We got a house. Don't know nobody. He said, I ain't got nobody I know to get into trouble with. He said, man, I done rediscovered my wife, how beautiful she really is, how much my family really was counting on me. And he said, man, it straightened me up, man. He said, so I got to tell you, Steve, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Now, that's not always the case, but it's how you look at a situation. But just don't be anxious for anything, because God got a fix for you if you just let him work. So just stay on course. Stay focused. Don't lose faith. Don't be anxious, man. Just Stay in the wheel. Let God work with you. He got some great stuff in store for you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm about to do the show this morning. Now, look here. I've asked you what you're doing. Don't really care, though, because what I want you to do is turn your radio up loud. Huh? Get them headsets up high. Huh? Cut off all that other noise and that racket in the back. Huh?
Huh?
It's real old. Hear me?
Hear me?
That's what we doing. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry.
Good morning, Steve. Yeah.
Carla Farrell.
Good morning, Steve and crew.
Hey, Junior.
Morning, morning, everybody. Huh?
Nephew Tommy.
Yep.
Hey, Shirley,
That's
remember
me.
when we were in L.A.?
Uh-huh.
That was a song of a girl that Snoop Dogg had broke.
Yes, and she sounded very similar to Aretha.
Man, this
I
girl
remember.
could sing.
Yeah, she could really sing. Aretha, yeah.
The melody just came into my head, the music. Boom, 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 boom.
Wow, I remember that. Yeah. She could sing. I can't think of her name.
You wanna fly to LA and do a Thursday night at the El Rey? You wanna do that?
Boy, I was legendary.
A Thursday night at the El Rey,
so
baby.
good.
Wednesday
It got
night.
so good to you.
Wednesday,
you didn't
that's
want to
right.
leave.
Wednesday night.
I was in there, man, till like 1:30,
Yeah,
and
we
had to be
at
on the
work.
air at 4.
4.
Man,
Oh, we just went straight to the station.
Uh-huh.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. That was my first time ever
Oh,
seeing
I
him do
stopped
that.
back in the day.
Yeah.
That's when he was, riding them on his feet. That was
Oh,
that
yeah.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
Boy, I was
Those great radio, great times
Man.
for sure.
great this
Do you
morning.
remember the dude at the El Rey that had on his wife's jacket that was glittering? Man, you did about 30 minutes just on that jacket. Oh my God, I was in that house.
Her name, the
Boo
artist,
Man.
is
Remember Boo
Latoya
Man?
Williams.
That's her.
Latoya Williams. That's right.
She does sound like Aretha. I just looked her
She
up.
could
Never heard
sing.
of her.
That girl can sing.
Fallen Star.
That was the cut, too.
That was it. That's it, Carla.
I just looked it up. I
Man,
never heard
find that on your phone and play it for me on the commercial break.
of it. Yes, sir. I have it.
Where is she? Sometimes the really greats, don't even make it. The people with
No,
the
this
incredible
girl could
voices.
flat out blow.
Whoa, she could.
This girl could, and she had a hit too. And of course, I was playing it on a hip hop station. We could actually break music back then.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We still do.
Yes. What we broke?
Excuse
Carla?
me. What was that? Excuse me.
You know, morning drive is very different nowadays. I mean, but we play hits.
And
We have to
break
play
artists.
hits. Yeah, yeah, we break artists.
Thank you. Be here all week.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, ask the record breaker himself, the CLO,
Yeah.
Steve Harvey, is coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, it's time now to ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer, the CLO. Steve Harvey is in the building. That's what Tommy calls him, the CLO. Tawanda in New Jersey says, I'm engaged to a man that has cheated in the past, not on me, but on his ex-wife. I'm on good terms with his ex-wife, and recently she told me that he cheated on her 3 times with white women. She said he wants a white woman, but would never date or marry one because he respects his mother. Should I be worried that I'm going to have the same problem with him? Because he has said that Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner are drop-dead gorgeous. He's never even said that about me.
You all said that about the Kardashians.
Well, that's no big deal, Kim and Kylie. What are you talking about? Why are you talking to this other woman?
His ex-wife.
His ex-wife is telling you damaging things about him. Wow. That don't sound crazy to you? Why are you even talking to this woman? Maybe the dude, like all women, got that. But he ain't never told you was dropped down dead gorgeous. I mean, did you hear him say that about them? I mean, maybe you said they dropped dead gorgeous, but I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
you know, if you worried about it, don't do it. But why are you talking to his ex-wife, though? Wow, that don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, she said
she on good terms. Why? Why is she on good terms with his ex-wife, and why is she on good terms with you? Always try to figure out a person's motivation here. Mm-hmm. She ain't got no other friends but you. So she got to be cool with you. But when y'all talk about your fiance, this is what she telling you. And the only reason he won't marry a white woman is to respect his mother. Okay. I mean, it sounds like it could be true, but I mean, what you want us to do? I don't know what to tell you. I would quit talking to a damn ex-wife. I know that.
That's your advice, CLO.
That's
All
the
right.
damn advice.
Moving on, Dee Dee in Augusta says, I took my 4-year-old daughter to my hair appointment with me because I didn't have anyone to keep her. The salon owner made my child sit in the back room of the salon by herself. I called my baby daddy's mama, and she had to leave work to come get my daughter. She came in going off and ended up getting into a fight with the salon owner. I was under the dryer and I didn't get up. My baby daddy and his mama are mad at me for staying out of it. Was I wrong for not helping her fight?
You have to get up. What?
Yeah, you got to do something.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, come on.
What?
Are you kidding me? You called this woman down there.
She took off work, Steve.
If you wouldn't have did nothing but at least get up and stop the fight, was I wrong for not jumping in? What? Yeah. Wait a minute. You brought the girl down there. Ain't this her daughter?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's her daughter.
Are you serious, girl?
She called
And her
grandmama
baby daddy's
down.
mama came down there.
Grandma. She called grandma.
Yeah, the baby's grandmother.
Girl, what's wrong with you? You the cause of this whole mess. First of all, you took the baby to the salon. Now, if the woman got a policy about bringing your kids because it ain't a daycare center, which the salon is a grown folk spot. Mm-hmm. Now, I know some salons that have daycare facilities at it, but it's just one, and I can't even tell you where it is.
Yeah, because you see me, I'm looking like...
So much for that I know.
Yeah, we understand
Matter
your
of fact,
emergency.
let me just say, I think I just made that up just now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure that out.
Yeah. I'm going to just go with that right there because I ain't got no valid information for you, but I'm just saying. So now you done took the baby down there. You done called your mama. Now, that's it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, this
You
is
should have
crazy.
done something
Yeah, she should have
to
helped.
stop
She
it.
should have
Yeah,
stopped.
you wrong. Set up there under the dryer because you don't want to mess your appointment up.
Right.
Now, I know you was going to look crazy when you come out under that dryer early. That I know. I know that.
That can't be my mama, dog. You done sat there and watched my mama get in a fight. That can't be my mama.
No. And she down there mad because the lady that made the baby stay in the back.
Yeah.
There's no
This was
adult.
Here the other
supervision.
problem. How you didn't have no problem with the baby in the back?
Hello.
Yeah.
Because before I stick my 4-year-old baby in the back by herself,
By
we not getting
herself.
our hair done today.
Right. Change your appointment if you don't have anyone to
Reschedule.
keep your
Get another
child.
salon.
That's all you have to do.
You a deadbeat mama.
You've been wanting to say that, haven't you?
Hell yeah. I've been waiting all these years.
Yeah, I don't like that. She should have helped for sure. Stop it. Something.
Something.
All right.
Cancel your appointment and make it another day.
Reschedule, baby. Yep. All right, here we go. Mandria in the Midwest says, I'm in my mid-30s, and I bought a house with my sister 5 years ago, and when she got married, I moved to an apartment while we sold the house. My sister didn't move out, though. She and her husband have painted some rooms, and he turned part of the basement into his man cave. I need to sell the house so I can buy a new home for myself. How do I get my sister and her sorry husband out of this house? Please advise.
I must have missed something in the letter because you said you all sold the house. Or did you say you put it up for sale? I missed
Well,
something,
that's
Shirley.
basically, I think, what she means. But she did say she moved into an apartment while we sold the house. So she's saying that's what she means. She put it up for sale.
You and your sister bought the house together. That's the problem. So she half on her just like you half on her.
Yes, sir.
You moved out. She didn't. That's the sucker move.
Yeah.
See, that's the sucker move there. Now, if you paying your half on the mortgage, we got another problem.
Right.
I'm moving back in, but he done made the man cave and all this here, and they got a house. Seem like to me.
Some rooms and.
Because I really don't see how you can put this woman out and her name is on the list and she own half the house.
Yeah.
I don't see no way you can make her move.
She can get bought out, right?
Yeah.
That's about the only thing.
Yeah, that's about it. I don't see how you can make her move. I don't see how. I could get them out my house, but this ain't the type of show where you can take this advice that I'm gonna give.
You can get
Thank
him out.
the Lord.
Oh yeah.
All right,
I can
thank
get you and him up out there.
Thank you,
The
CLO.
man cave be a man grave. We can get you up out.
Thank you, CLO.
Oh, you get
Coming
dark
up-
down in there.
Coming up next, it is the nephew with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news and people in entertainment news. It's a wrap for Ellen DeGeneres. She's calling it quits. Yeah, and the countdown, Tommy, I know, you're going to get depressed because that's one of your girlfriends. I get it.
Well, that's okay. Me and Ellen might wind up on a show together. That'll be fine. Lead that, me and Ellen have a sitcom. It could be nice, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Love it. Claim it.
Has she called you?
I ain't mad, for real.
And the countdown is on for the iHeartRadio Awards. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is the nephew in the building to bring us some laughter, as he always does, with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, nephew?
You not graduating. That's it right there. You not graduating, okay?
Always mess.
Not right now,
Maybe
man.
next semester, another time. But
You
not,
play too much.
You're not walking, partner. Let's go, cat dog. You're not graduating.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Trevon, please.
This him? Who is this?
This is my name is Joseph. I work over in Student Affairs. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, you're supposed to be. This is your 5th year here at the university. You're graduating in the next 7-8 days. Am I right?
Yes, sir. I'll be out of this joint.
Okay. Listen, I'm giving you a call. We got a bit of a problem here that we want to try and discuss with you, and maybe we can get you over at Student Affairs and come in and have a meeting with us, but we wanted to bring it to your attention. Now, you took one of your last subjects was English, and you had an English exam with you guys are writing an essay. Am I correct about that?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. It seems that we got some problems here that the professor there is actually insinuating that you may have cheated on this essay that you've actually written.
What? Cheated? No.
From what he's telling us here at Student Affairs is that you may have plagiarized some things that were in your essay.
Dude, I didn't plagiarize nothing that was in the essay. Everything is documented like it should be. So I don't know what you're talking about, especially cheating on no exam or no paper, nothing like that. You must got me mixed up with somebody else.
No, not at all. You're actually Mr. Trevon, correct?
I mean, that's me, but I didn't cheat on no exam or no paper for that matter.
Okay, well, let me try to bring you up to speed here, Trevon. What we're going to need is we're going to need you to actually come in and talk to us over here at Student Affairs so we can try to get this thing rectified. But I will let you know it's going to take a few more days longer than graduation. So as of right now, you're actually not going to be walking and graduating with the rest of the students.
What, man, you got me messed up. What you mean I'm not going to be walking?
Well, until we get this situation rectified here, you're not going to be graduating with the rest of the students. Now,
man, I don't know what y'all got to do, but y'all need to figure it out and find out what the problem is. Man, I didn't cheat on no exam. The hell you talking about, dude? My family is coming down here, and you talking about I cheated on an English exam. The hell I look like cheating on an exam for, and I'm getting ready to graduate. Man, y'all need to fix it like right now, like today while we on the phone.
We can't do that. It's a sensitive subject, and like I said, it seems like it's plagiarism. If we can get you to actually come over to Student Affairs next Wednesday.
Man, you got me up. What you mean next Wednesday, dude? I'm graduating in a few days. What you talking about next Wednesday, man? Like, why my professor didn't give me a call? Why are you calling me?
Sir, this is not something that professors actually take care of. This is a student affairs situation. Now, and it's a very sensitive situation. Now, what we want to do is try to get this thing taken care of. And if what you're saying is actually true, then you'll probably graduate in August when we have the next... you got me... I'm telling you right now, this is some... You got me... August? Man, I'm graduating this semester. I've been here too long to go through some... my last few weeks of school, and you talking about August? Sir, I
ain't even trying to hear, dude. I'm not trying to hear what you got to say, man. I'm not even trying to hear what you got to say, man. My family is coming down here from everywhere to see me graduate. Man, I'm the first to graduate from my family. You talking about I cheated on the paper? A paper, dude? A paper? Man, you got me up, man. My mama worked 2 and 3 jobs to see me through this school, and now I'm getting ready to graduate, and you talking about I gotta wait until August to graduate? Man, hell no. I'm on my way to the office right now, and you can tell whoever the professor is that I'm on my way, and he needs to be there too.
Sir, all I can really tell you is that we can try and get this thing rectified as early as next Wednesday.
Man, what's your name again? And where's your office?
I'm at Student Affairs. I'm Joseph.
Okay. So I'm about to get in my car right now, and I'm about to come over there, and we're going to handle this today. And how you singling me out? Cheating on the exam or paper, man? What is that?
Sir, all they're saying is the professor's saying that there's a possibility of plagiarism here.
Man, are you kidding me, dude? I've been here 5 years. I'm the first male to graduate from college, man. My grandma is 82 years old, and she coming here to see me graduate. And you telling me some about cheating on the paper, and I gotta wait till August to graduate? Man, that. Man, you tell that professor to come to your office right now, because I'm already in my car on my way to come to your office, and we're gonna handle this today. That man, you got me.
Sir, I don't have any more room on my schedule to actually pull anybody in today.
You gonna call me with some like this? Talking about you ain't got room on your schedule? Man, hell no. Mr. Whatever your name is, I'm on my way to your office right now, and all I got to tell you, and I'm telling you up front, it's gonna be a problem if I ain't graduating in a few days. You got to deal with me. You got to deal with my family, my mama. We don't play that, man. You got us stuck.
Sir, is there a possibility that maybe you plagiarized and didn't know that you did that?
Dude, man, what the you mean? The paper was over some that I already knew.
Sir, can I tell you one more thing, and then I'll actually.
You can't tell me a thing. You already called me with some something I can't graduate with my class after I done been in this for 5 years, then sacrifice and study my off, and you telling me I can't graduate until August? You ain't got to tell me.
I do have one more thing I need to tell you, and then I'll let you be on your way, okay?
Man, go ahead.
Can I tell you what I want to tell you?
Dude, go ahead. I'm telling you.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got prank phone called by your best friend, Brian.
What? Hello? Man, dude, somebody gonna playing jokes like that, dude. Man, do you know how hard I worked in school to get out this 5 years? 5 years. Man, I'm telling you.
Man, you are the first black male in your family to graduate from college. You're doing it big, boy.
Man, I know, man. It's been a journey, bro. I can tell you it's been a journey, man.
I got one more thing to ask you, baby. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, it's that Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I think I went a little too far.
Oh, Lord, you think?
But guess what? Grandmama gonna see him walk. I just sent him through something. He fine. It ain't like I pranked grandmama or something. I pranked him.
But you're not above that. You will prank a grandmother.
Yeah. Now if he give me his grandmama number, hello.
All right. Well, thank you, nephew. Coming up at the top.
I can't prank a granny?
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ellen DeGeneres has announced she is ending her talk show after 19 seasons. 19 seasons. The 63-year-old comedian and host informed her staff yesterday that she will wrap the show at the end of the 2021-2022 season and told The Hollywood Reporter, when you're a creative person, you constantly need to be challenged. And as great as this show is and as fun as it is, it's just not a challenge anymore. She adds that her decision to end the show was made a long time ago and before claims were made about the alleged toxic work environment behind the scenes. She says she had initially wanted to stop after season 16, but was urged by affiliates to keep going. Wow.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I've heard many conversations about Ellen leaving. That's very true.
I know supposedly
She's
her
not
wife
making it
Porsha
out.
wanted her to leave.
Right. But I would have, right after they started their mess about me, I said she ought to just leave. She got plenty of money.
Yeah.
She ought to just leave. Because, we're in a cancel culture, man, and people just come out, they was just trying to do this woman, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, look, I'm old enough. I know racism. You can't fool me with it. You can't mask it. I know what it looks like. I know when it's undercurrent. I know when it's under your breath. I know when you behind my back with it. I done been over there many times. That ain't what that is over there. Not from her.
Yeah, you know.
Not from her. You might have a staff member getting a little full of themselves, because that's your problem. Sometimes people take on, your power and use it the wrong way. That can happen on any show. Any staff. You can do that. But that woman right there is one of the best people I've ever met. Clean,
and
pure
her
where she at.
slogan is be kind to one another,
Well,
that's
Always
she embodies
giving
that.
on her
Yeah.
talk show. I love
Always.
always giving back. Always.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Steve, didn't she come to your when you got the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Didn't
Yeah, she was
come?
there. We
And
saw
was-
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. I mean,
You
you
guys
have to
are
be a
good
friend to
friends.
do something like that. Yeah.
She's super cool people, man. But I'm glad she's leaving.
Yeah.
I really am, because I really didn't appreciate the way they tried to do her, man. I thought that was so uncool. And she got plenty of money. She can go. She can go.
Yeah. Find another challenge.
Toxic
Now,
workplace. That's
Replacing her,
That's hard.
whoo, do you know the hole in that schedule?
Yeah. That's true.
That's a big hole. See,
That's a hard act to follow.
Wow.
yeah, see. Now, I could have
Even if you
still
get the
been there,
job.
but the blessing was in the cancellation of that. That was truly a blessing for me, in disguise. I know a lot of people didn't see it that way, but I'm grateful for how God operated in my life. But now they got some holes in that schedule, man. Because Ellen DeGeneres is a bad girl. That's the number 2 show,
Yeah.
talk show.
Yeah, her show was very entertaining.
Because it's
and,
Dr.
very
Phil
giving.
and then it's Ellen.
Back to back. You're right. Yeah. All right.
And
So
Dr.
in
Phil
other
is
entertainment.
CBS. So I don't know what NBC finna do. But somebody, so I heard somebody say one time, you can't cut your nose off and spite your face. You can't do it. It ain't gonna work out for you.
Nose and face.
It's just
Are you done now?
crumbling.
You're quite done.
I'm just going down here. It's just
I'm
falling.
gonna sit over here on our own.
Oh, is your phone about to ring, huh?
He'll prepare.
We wish
make
Ellen
your
well,
enemies
though.
your footstool. Prepare us the table in the presence of thine.
Preach, boy.
Okay, it's
Oh,
time now for headlines.
Let him talk. Let him
In
talk.
Jesus' name, BC Prophet. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
The Gaza Strip are, quote, harrowing. So he says both sides are going to be asked to de-escalate the attacks if they can. Over 80 Palestinians have been killed, some 17 casualties reported in Israel. And as predicted, Wyoming GOP Congresswoman Liz Cheney was removed from her leadership position in the Congress yesterday by fellow Republicans. She still has her seat, but in a closed-door meeting, so nobody knew who voted for what, she was removed as conference chair, all because she would not pretend that Donald Trump is telling the truth when he claims the presidential election was stolen. It was apparently made clear to her that if she didn't toe the party line, she'd be out. But she stood her ground and did not mince words before she left.
I will do everything I can to ensure that the former president never again gets anywhere near the Oval Office. We have seen the danger that he continues to provoke with his language. We have seen his lack of commitment and dedication to the Constitution.
And Cheney is urging the members of her party not to let Donald Trump, quote, drag them backwards. In Minnesota, the Derek Chauvin case back in court yesterday, the subject was his sentence for murdering George Floyd. Under that state's law, Chauvin could only be sentenced to the most serious charges he was convicted on, which would be second-degree murder, which means he would only face a max of 12 and a half years behind bars next month. But prosecutors are asking the judge for a longer term, something called an upward departure, arguing that Chauvin inflicted gratuitous pain, caused psychological distress to Floyd and even bystanders. The judge already says not only did Chauvin abuse his authority as a cop, but that he treated George Floyd with particular cruelty. Prosecutors say they're seeking the death penalty for the white man accused of killing 8 people in Atlanta area massage parlors back in March, 6 of them Asian women. 22-year-old Robert Aaron Long faces hate crime and murder charges. And the newest inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame include the Foo Fighters, the Go-Go's, Carole King, Todd Rundgren, Jay-Z, and Tina Turner, who, of course, knows what all that means. That's right, girl. All the rest. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
First, it's the gasoline shortage, and now in trending chicken news, check this out. Chick-fil-A has announced they will not give you multiple dipping sauces now due to a
what?
Yes, a sauce shortage. Okay, we heard about the
sauce at then? Where's the sauce at?
No Chick-fil-A
better
sauce.
the sauce than the chicken.
No Polynesian, none of that. Yeah,
we cannot run out of Polynesian.
Okay. Well, it's happening.
No barbecue.
Well, damn the gas shortage. We focusing on the chicken sauce shortage.
Yeah.
I'm very confused here, folks.
All right, you heard right.
It's all
Chick-fil-A
in the sauce.
We'll now be giving out 1 dipping sauce per item. Okay?
Whoa.
1. Don't be going up to the window talking about, can I get 3 more? The sauces affected include the Chick-fil-A signature sauces, the Polynesian sauce, and ketchup is a sauce too. Don't forget, okay? For your fries. Come on.
How the hell
you know you can't have no one pack of ketchup for all them fries,
them
man.
little ass packs.
Come on.
What is you going to put them on 6 fries?
Come on now. Sorry, dog. We just going to the barbershop tomorrow. Hustle man gonna have plenty of them.
Got that sauce. Got that Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah.
Got that sauce. Holla at your boy.
Chick-fil-A said, it's good news. Chick-fil-A said it's working to fix the sauce supply problem as quickly as possible.
Man.
I don't really see that as a big problem.
You don't?
No.
As much as we love Chick-fil-A.
Y'all better try to figure out where y'all gonna get gas in Georgia.
And in the next
Polynesian
few days,
sauce,
yeah.
Gas, and Polynesian.
I'm going with the sauce.
What are you going to eat while you drive, Steve?
To the gas station.
Right.
You know, when I left the set last night, I said, man, I'm gonna have me a cheat meal because I've just really been going hard with this vegan thing. Mm-hmm. So I was asking people, where should I go in the audience? I couldn't believe how many people were going, Steve, you got to go to Publix. And I was a bit confused because you mean get out the car and go in a grocery store to get a sub
Yes,
sandwich?
rich man, yes.
I'm confused with the grocery store making the sub sandwich, though.
I'm going to have to ask Justice.
To Atlanta from L.A. back in 2008. Somebody told me about the Publix chicken Subway sandwich. I got one. I didn't believe it, Steve. It's the bread, it's the fresh meat, the veggies, all of that.
Has Justice Smollett said anything about it?
About the Subway sandwich?
What do you mean? Like, they're like a actual Subway hoagie sandwich? Okay.
All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here's what's going on. Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Bryan face 9 counts each, including federal hate crime charges in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed back in February of 2020 by Travis after his father, Gregory, confronted him and suspected him of breaking into homes while jogging in Brunswick, Georgia, and just in an area neighborhood there. The jury selection for the trial will begin October 18th. The defendants also want Ahmaud Arbery's past encounters with law enforcement to be introduced, but the prosecution objected to that and argued that it's irrelevant and it is an attempt to smear Ahmaud's name.
I don't care if he's a former gangbanger. I don't care if he was out on parole. The young man was jogging and y'all drove up and murdered him on tape with no probable cause. Now, he had nothing on him that he had stolen. He wasn't running from the scene of a crime. Nothing, man. And y'all drove up in cold blood as some damn vigilantes, like y'all got the right to kill black people who you think was looking in the house and robbed some. What did he take from that house that was under construction that he could jog down the street with of any value? Nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It was this
You just wanted to go kill somebody, and that's what you did. And you thought since he was black, it was fine.
And question, Derek Chauvin, his attorneys, or the prosecution, I should say, they weren't allowed to bring in his past, right? And he had a past of misconduct as a police officer, and his treatment of black men. He had a past. They couldn't bring that up. So why are they trying to bring Ahmaud Arbery's past up?
To make him look like
he's the
dangerous.
Victim. He's deceased.
Absolutely.
You killed him and shot him in cold blood in the middle of the street
jogging.
And hunted him down. No, sir.
Like an animal.
Sir. All
That's
three
right.
of them.
Yeah.
All three
That's
of them
right.
need to be in prison.
Gone by.
Bye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For a long time and never get out. Ever.
Even the homeowner
so the trial
showed videotapes of other people going into the house, looking in the house.
Wasn't no problem
family. It wasn't a problem.
That's
There
right.
you go, Junior. There you go.
Wasn't no problem then.
Yeah.
Man.
But again, the trial will be begin October 18th. Yeah, this story is so heartbreaking.
That's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry about that. I got 9 counts. Yeah, 9 counts.
Yeah.
Are they in jail or are they out?
Including federal hate crime. They're still in.
Look, listen to me.
including the federal.
This is not going to end this type of attacks on black people, but there's a turn being made. It's going to start being some consequences. It's going to start to be some consequences.
It has to be.
And we saw that with the jury that got it right in the Derek Chauvin case. They got it right. Convicted him. Found him guilty. Yes.
Now he's trying to get out
Well, he'll
on a
have
technicality.
No. Ain't no technicality for your ass. No, there ain't no mistrial. I don't give a damn what the jury said. That don't mean nothing. All the jury said all that after the damn verdict was over with. Your ass is prison, partner.
Right.
Ain't no technicality. You can't get out of you can't get off with murder on a technicality after a juror said something after he got off the trial. Too late, partner.
Worried about that trial. You're used to hearing some other languages.
Yeah. They didn't bring up
worry
his
about who's gonna
past,
put
I'll
their
say
foot
that
on your
again.
neck. That's what you need to worry about.
You know, you get used to some phrases that he need to be start hearing. Roll 06. Get used to hearing that. That mean they finna close that door.
Yeah.
Lights out. It's stuff you need to get used to. Don't cross the yellow line. You know, all that.
All right, guys, coming up, we're going to switch gears. Nephew Tommy is here with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, our nanny takes care of everyone. Marinate on that just a little bit. Okay. We'll get into it later. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got, nephew? We know what the nanny's into. What are you into right now?
I'm going to make it real ignorant up in here this morning.
Okay,
Your
please.
wife is in the limo.
Oh.
Your wife is in the limo. Let's go, cat dog. Your wife is in the limo.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Robert.
Yeah,
Rob.
what's happening? This Robert. What's up, boss?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, listen, man. My name's Phil, dog. I know you through some other people. Your brother's right?
Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, what's happening?
Listen, man, I'm calling you because there's something going on.
Hold on, dog. First of all, everything all right with my brother, right? Ain't no trouble, is it?
No.
Okay.
Straight, man. Listen, though, you married to right?
Yeah, that's my wife, boss.
Okay. Well, see, man, what I'm trying to...
Look, man. Spit it out. What's happening, boss?
Listen, what I'm trying to explain to you, once again, my name's Phil.
Okay.
Part-time, I drive limos, and I'm actually driving right now.
Okay. Okay, what's up?
Well, I had seen your wife. You know, I knew you was little brother. You know, I was like, okay, this right here ain't cool.
Hold on, boss.
You know,
what? You seen my wife? What you mean, my wife? How you know? What you talking about?
Okay, Rob, let me ask you, is your wife there right now?
Nah, boss. My wife been gone, man. She was out with her sister and her homegirl, man. They been gone. What you trying to get at, man? What's my brother?
Okay, bro. Listen. Okay, I understand. Just listen to me, man. Listen. Hey, man, I done been dogged out a many times by some ladies. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to see brothers get done wrong. I don't like
wrong.
it.
Where are you coming from, dog? Listen, dog. You need to go ahead and just spit out all this rambling and
Okay, listen, man.
I need to get to the point.
I drive limousine. And what I'm trying to say to you is...
What you trying to say, man? Spit it out.
Your wife is in the back of the limousine I'm driving right now.
She in the back, so what? What, the girls out and like that? What?
No, man. If it was a bunch of girls out, I wouldn't even be calling you, bro. Your wife is in the back of this limousine with a man.
What the man? What the man? Oh my
God.
Hey, Junior, y'all step out. Hey, y'all step out the room for a minute, man. Step out the room for a minute. Step out the room. Just hold on, boss. Step out the room for a minute, man. Step out the room. Hello, Sid.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. You need to come correct, man, because this ain't no matter right here, dog. You saying that my wife, you got my wife in the back of the limousine you driving. Man. What she got on, dog? What she got on? What color it is that she got on?
A black dress with white lines in it.
Where you at, man?
I'm trying. Hey, Rob. I'm trying to make sure I got the right person.
Okay, look.
Is that what she had on?
You know my brother. You ain't got that accomplished, and you saying that you got my wife when what she is out the house we're talking about. Does this look cute? I wouldn't study this look cute. And you say he in the back of your car. Where you driving at, dog? Where you driving at, man? That's all I need to know, dog. You need to have that. Whoever it is, who the dog? Who the man?
Okay, dog. Listen, man. Well, I'm trying to say this to you. See, dog, I've been on this road here myself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look, dog, just tell me this, man.
Brother, reach out to you,
It's the broad that's sitting in the back. Do she got the curls coming down on the side? That's all I need to know. Do she got the curls that's dangling on the side?
Yeah.
I ain't hear you, boss. I ain't hear you. Speak up, man.
I said, yeah, man. I can't talk loud, man. They in the back.
Hey, look, all this man. You calling me, dog, and this some serious You gonna call and you try to make it straight, right? So you bring it on over to where I'm at, boss.
Dog, I can't do that, man. I can't bring them over there.
You can't do that, dog.
You gonna act crazy, Rob. You gonna act crazy, man. I'm telling you.
Look, dog. You call me, put her on the phone. That. Put her on the phone.
I can't.
Get a phone to her, dog. Get a phone. Or better yet, you need to drive that where I'm at, boss. Drive that where I'm at, boss, because this finna be hammered right now. I just got it's another year. I said I wasn't going back to my old.
Hey, hold up. Damn, they kissed it.
Man, I can't hear you, dog. You listen. All this whispering. You either need to stop this car and say you need to or some. stand outside the car and tell me where the hell you at. I can come meet you wherever the hell you at, dog. Or you need to bust that around and tell her that you got to take a detour some dog, because this is real.
Okay, hey, dog, you got to calm down, man.
Hold the you don't even know me, man. You ain't mess with the wrong dog. So listen, boss, here's the thing, boss. Look, I'm either going to find out what limousine service the rest of you drive, and I'm going to find your or you going to have to come find me, dog. You ain't mess with the wrong one. Put on the phone, boss. Put on the phone.
Hey, dog.
Hey, put on the phone, man. I ain't got time to be. Hey, look. Hey, you help me out. Appreciate the call, man. Put on the phone, man.
Wait, Rob.
What's up, man?
Okay, listen.
Man, you think this a game? Man, I'm finna come find. Hey, dog.
Okay, do you want? I'm gonna give you the address on where they finna go. Listen.
Playing with the wrong man. We don't have to go. Hey,
listen. Dog. All I know is they gonna stop at the hotel for a minute, man, and change clothes.
Hotel? What the Dog, this is playing. Hey, look. Hey, where you at right now, dog? You at I'm on my way. What hotel, dog?
Oh, come on, man. Don't act like that.
Where's she at? Where you at,
dog?
dog?
Don't act like that, man.
Hey, look, you got one more time to be trying to tell me how to act.
Okay, I'm finna tell you, man, but listen to me. I want to tell you one more thing.
Man, what I ain't got time for no more one more thing. The one more thing you need to be telling me is where you at, dog. Where you at, man?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife.
Hell no. Hey, man. Who, man? What the? Nephew Tommy.
This is Nephew Tommy in the Flyness, baby.
Man, am I on the radio? Man. God, my bad for the cussing, dog. My bad, man. You got me, man. Golly.
Hey, let me ask you something, man. Before we go, Rob, what is, man, the baddest radio show?
Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show with Nephew Tommy's crazy.
I will prank that ass. You know that? I'll do it. I'll do it.
You gotta say it like that. Say it again, T.
Yeah. I don't even know if that went with what was.
I will. What?
Exactly.
You took it too far, Tommy, with the subject.
Okay.
That's funny.
Hey, your wife up in this limo getting busy, Biden. I'm just trying to let you know.
Oh, you play too much.
Oh man. I'm trying to figure out my next list of, who where I wants to go with. How about I prank Will Smith?
Yeah.
Will. And ask him, what your fat ass gonna do, Will? What is you gonna do?
You gotta prank
That's
a
a good one.
celebrity. Yeah,
that's
Maybe
good.
something about his challenge, why you challenging everybody? Challenge yourself. Something on that line.
But you can't talk about it because he's probably listening. He listens to the show.
Oh, now you need something else.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing. Now be quiet.
Never mind, Will. Do Jazzy Jeff instead, Tommy.
Oh, do Jazzy. How about LL?
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
good. That would be good.
If you lick your lips one more time, I'm gonna beat your ass.
If you what?
If you lick your lips one more time, I'm gonna beat you.
One more time. Boy,
I'm gonna whoop your behind. You beat your lips. Lick your lips one more time. And I'm
sick of it.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of my wife looking at the TV, that TV show you on, licking your lip. Why you got to be a police officer licking your lip? You ain't got to do that.
Stupid.
And ask me too, Tommy.
Yeah.
When you gonna drop LL?
Yeah. All right, listen. Coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter subject. Woo, our nanny takes care of everyone. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Attention all moms, grandmas, pet moms, sisters, and aunties, and all of our girlfriends. Please join me and my girl Carla Thursday. That is today. Wow. Today is Thursday, Carla. 4 p.m. Eastern for our Seagram's Escapes Ladies Happy Hour on Steve Harvey FM on Facebook Live. It is today. We're going to have some fun. Grab your cocktails. We'll talk about how was your Mother's Day, how are you juggling it all right now. Let's talk. Let's sip some happiness today at 4 p.m. Eastern on Steve Harvey FM on Facebook Live. It is brought to you by our good friends at Seagram's Escapes. Yeah. And we can't wait to see you guys and have your questions and drink.
We're going to have a good time.
Cocktails, sip happiness, right?
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. All right, so...
so what time is it, ladies?
It's 4 p.m. today. 4
Today.
p.m. today, yeah.
I need everybody, Steve Harvey Nation, just tune in. I'm going to be working. I ain't going to make it. But I can get all my friends there. So
we're
tune
on
in
Steve
to
Harvey
what?
FM on Facebook Live, Steve.
Go to Steve Harvey FM on Facebook Live, Shirley and Carla, call it, and just talk.
At 4 p.m. Eastern.
Comment, hype game.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have fun. Talk about Mother's Day. Just talk about everything, related to, to women, single mothers, all of that. We're going to talk about it all. And
hell with that.
So
Let's get some
fun.
people on here. We talking about Porsha and them. We talking about how many Africans is on the show. Yeah, we ain't worrying about all that. That. But how many Africans is on the show and which ones is hers? Is we doing a remake of Coming to America or what?
Oh, you're a mess.
Is calling, is Porsha recommending Africans to everybody? And where can you get your own African? I mean, we African Americans. This is going to be all about us and what we can do on the come up.
You are crazy.
Yes.
Be careful. Make sure they don't have a lot of emblems on so you don't get yourself caught up in nothing.
You're funny, Steve. Please join us. You heard it from the mouth of the one and only Steve Harvey, okay?
Crazy
Today at 4
man.
p.m. Steve Harvey FM on Facebook Live. Thank you, Seagram's Escapes. All right, switching gears now. It is time for the Strawberry Letter for today. Wow. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
All right, thank you, nephew. Subject, our nanny takes care of everyone, okay? Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 33-year-old married woman, and my husband and I had our first child 6 months ago. My husband is a musician, and he's back to traveling a lot, so he suggested that we hire a nanny. I welcome the help, and when my son was 2 weeks old, we hired a 26-year-old girl that had just moved to the U.S. from Belize. She is beautiful inside and out, and she has a big family, so she's been helping raising children since she was 12 years old. She came to the house daily from 7 a.m. until 4 p.m., and she taught me a lot about parenting. When I returned to work, I asked her to move in, and she agreed. She cooked, cleaned, ran errands for us, and our son loved her. As time went on, I loved coming home, having her there so I could vent about my day. She would rub my feet or massage my shoulders or gently rub my scalp if I had had a rough day. And I got caught up one day and gave her a prolonged hug, and she kissed me. That's how it started. And you can guess how it ended. It's been going on for weeks, and my husband is home. I'm sure he can sense how touchy-feely we are, but he's never said anything. ... And now I know why. I walked into our den a few days ago, and the nanny was sitting on my husband's lap, straddling him, and his mouth was all over her chest. I stood and watched them because it turned me on. He eventually saw me there, and he motioned for me to join them. There was a whole lot of kissing and caressing, but that's it. My husband and I haven't mentioned that day. I'm sure he's going to go all the way with her if he hasn't already. Should I bring it up to my husband? And what about her? Should we keep her but set some house rules? You're working backwards, aren't you, wifey? You're working backwards right now. It's a little late to be setting boundaries and stuff right now. Obviously, You are smitten with this young woman, and so is your husband. And rule number 1, when you need a nanny and that sort of thing, it's never to bring that kind of temptation into your house. It's just never a good thing. It doesn't end well. You've seen the movies and all of that. She's beautiful inside and out and is quite efficient in her job. You were able to relax and get rid of some of the stress from all you have been through after having a baby and getting back to work. And although we all should exercise self-control in these type situations, we're human. We can get caught up like you guys did. The nanny getting with your husband even turned you on, you said. So much so that you joined in. And I know you and your husband haven't spoken since, but you're going to have to settle this. You got to speak. I think the thing that scares you the most is that you don't trust your husband is going to stop with her. You didn't even know they were doing it. That was a surprise to you. And there's no guarantee that that won't happen again. So based on all of that, I think it's best that the beautiful nanny goes so you guys can get your marriage back on track. And the next time, if there is a next time, get a Miss Doubtfire type, okay? Get a Miss Doubtfire type. So you and your husband will not be tempted to have sex with her. Steve? Yeah, but we'll come back. Our nanny takes care of everyone is the title of today's Strawberry Letter. We'll be back at 23 minutes after with Steve's response right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, our nanny takes care of everyone. Woo.
Well, I didn't get a chance to respond earlier, so I don't have to do a recap. I'm going to read the letter and tell you my thoughts as I go. Ready? Okay. Let's go. Yeah. This is me reading the letter, having never heard it. Here are my thoughts as we go. Steve and Sheryl, I'm a 33-year-old married woman. My husband and I had our first child 6 months ago. My husband is a musician. He's back to traveling a lot, so he suggested we hire a nanny. I welcomed the help, and when my son was 2 weeks old, we hired a 26-year-old girl, had just moved to the U.S. from Belize. She's beautiful inside and out. She has a big family. So she's been helping raise children since she was 12 years old. Okay, she's 26, beautiful inside and out. Bad idea. Mm-hmm. You ain't but 33. Right. You ain't but 33. You done hired a fine chick to work in your house, and she 26. Bad idea. When I returned, she came to the house daily from 7 to 4, and she taught me a lot about parenting. When I returned to work, I asked her to move in, and she agreed. Another bad idea. You didn't ask a bad chick to move into your house. She cooked, cleaned, ran errands, and the son loved it. Time went on. I loved coming home, having her there, so I could vent about my day. Oh, you got somebody to talk to. Oh, that's nice. She would rub my feet or massage my shoulders, gently rub my scalp. If I had a rough day, all right now. I got caught up one day and gave her a prolonged hug, and hell, she kissed me. Dead in my mouth. And my mouth was open, so I kissed her back. And we just had tongues all over the place. That's how it started. And you can guess how it ended. No, I can't guess, but go ahead. You could have told us. And it's been going on for weeks. Yeah, it's been going on for weeks. And when my husband home, I'm sure he can see how touchy-feely we are. Oh, I know he can. Mm-hmm. See, your husband ain't stupid. But I got news for you. He didn't have to know, because I bet she told him. Because this how I'm going to tell you. But he's never said anything. Oh, he was just buying his time. And now I know why. I walked into our den a few days ago, and the nanny was sitting on my husband's lap, straddling him, and his mouth was all over her chest. Oh. Yeah.
We're going for it.
Say what now? Say what now, Steve?
Yeah. Mouth all over her chest. What you mean by that? While she was straddling him. I can't get that visual out of my head.
Right.
Yeah. I stood and watched him because it turned me on. Now, here's the part where it got crazy. He eventually saw me there, and he motioned for me to join them. Well, that was a whole lot of kissing and caressing, but that's it. It was a whole lot of kissing and caressing, but that was it. My husband and I haven't mentioned that day. Why? Hell, you was both there? I don't understand what you got to bring it up for. We ain't mentioned that day because you was both there. See, but you stupid because he waiting to see if you want to bring it up to do it again.
Yes.
But just like you walked in on him with him straddling, you think that's it.
Girl.
I'm sure he's going to go all the way with her if he hasn't already. Should I bring it up to my husband? Should you bring it up? Hell, he already up.
All the way up.
You
all the way up.
Let me give it to you again. Should you bring it up? Hell, he already up. Wink, wink.
Up and at him.
And what about her? Should we keep her? You know, you've got the kindest reply to walking in on a woman straddling your husband that I've ever seen. But since it turned you on, let's just admit a couple of things. Should we keep her? Well, it sounds like you want to. Because you like the foot rubs, the massages, the neck rubs, the scalps, and the foot massages and the kissing. And y'all done went all the way. So you don't want her to go. So now y'all have a threesome at y'all's house. Y'all have what's called an open marriage.
She didn't know it.
I don't really know what you want us to do. Should we keep her? Yes. Yes, we could keep her.
Is it a pet or something? Sound like a pet.
This is not about you.
No, well, it seems like everybody happy. It seems like everybody happy.
Should we keep her?
She happy, he happy, the nanny happy, the baby happy. It's one big happy ass, ragged ass family. Hell yeah, keep her.
And the baby's happy.
The damn baby happy. You said the baby love her, your husband love her, and you love her. And she love everybody.
You know that's not sound advice.
All right,
you,
look.
you give sound
Post
advice.
your comments on today's Strawberry Letter
Give a
at Steve
damn
Harvey
what they
FM
do.
on Instagram and
Stupid ass
Facebook.
letter.
Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up in 46 minutes after the hour. From the talk, it's our girl, Sheryl Underwood, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Carla's reality update. But right now, Steve, please, she is here. Introduce our girl from the talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sheryl Underwood.
Thank you, Steve Harvey. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
Sheryl.
Hey, okay, so, Junior, I know you were scared when you heard that J-Lo and Ben Affleck had got back together. I know you were scared about that because you thought maybe I had went back to somebody in my past, but that's not going to happen. Every man in my life, Tommy, has all signed petitions to say that me and Junior Love is too strong for them to challenge, and we will never, ever, ever, ever get back together again with any man in my past. Ever, ever. So, Junior, you have nothing to worry about that I would go to Montana or Wyoming, Utah, any place like that, and get back with somebody that I used to be with. But I know you was worried about it, so I just wanted to assuage your fear that that will happen, because it's not. What's Shirley Strawberries? What's that? What was that? What was that?
What
was
I
that?
just
You didn't
said,
think I heard?
No, I'm
okay.
listening. Yeah.
Okay, don't
believe
even
in your
try.
love, Sheryl. I believe in your love. Okay.
But sometimes you don't sound like you do, Shirley Strawberries.
Well, that's on you, not on me. That's your ears.
Well, I do be questioning, are you sincere about being my maid of honor when I asked you?
Yes, I am. I'm here for it, Sheryl. Yes.
Matron of honor. She's married, Sheryl.
What? Steve, I don't know why you playing. It's going to be at your house. Why is you playing, Steve?
That's your wedding day.
And you catering. I don't understand. Carla Ferrell's, I thought you hooked it all up.
Hey, I can't hook up a wedding at this man's house.
Girl, I gave you $750. You supposed to be hooking up a wedding.
Deposit.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. It's the wedding and the reception and the after set with all the food and the cake. Girl, I'm gonna need all my money back if you ain't hooked it up.
Okay, I'm gonna get on it. I don't do
Okay, get on it. And Junior, I will be wearing white because don't nobody know nothing about my business. I can wear white. So Junior, you will be saluting the bride. We will be living happily ever after at Steve Harvey house. You might as well get ready, Tommy.
Get ready.
Tommy, you will be the usher and you will be presiding at the same time.
Presiding.
Yes.
All right, Sheryl. We can't wait till this all jumps off. All right, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, it's Carla's reality update right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Tommy, come on and introduce Carla, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. The one and only Carla Farrell with what? Reality update.
Thank you, nephew.
Coming in hot.
Why you take so long with the coming in hot?
Do she always know it's hot?
All right,
update is hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Let's talk about it. We talked about it yesterday. Porsha Williams, again, she is still trending. So now, as you know, Porsha got engaged recently to a guy named Simon, who's the ex-husband of Fallon on the show, who was a friend on the show. That's what we saw. That's what they presented to us as viewers. Well, Porsha is saying that she and Fallon were not friends. And that...
Well, what was?
Well, this is the thing. She said they literally met the day that they start filming together. And that the producers told them to act as if they've known each other despite how it appeared on TV. So there you have it.
If you met her that day, then you met her husband that same day too.
Oh, he was there. He was there, Junior. He was there on TV in the scene, and you still was swimming over there, pool party. I still say twist mouth girlfriend code. I still.
This is money. This is all about money.
Right. So that is part 2 of this whole Porsha Williams drama, and now she's engaged to this guy Simon, who is Fallon's ex-husband, so soon to be ex-husband. So there you go. Let's move on to Married to Medicine. Dr. Contessa revealed that she tested positive for COVID on the show. So with that being said, she said it's a risk being a doctor and a healthcare professional. You know, it can happen. Yeah. Sure, absolutely. So all the doctors and the spouses on the show, they had to quarantine because, you know, they've been all hanging out. They've been traveling together. So everyone on the show, the cast, their families, spouses, they all quarantine. After quarantine, Dr. Jackie Monica, she decided she was going to host a get-together for the ladies and to talk about self-love and getting back to getting their groove back, so to speak. You know, Dr. Jackie will go there sometimes. Well, she had a special guest being a porn star.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm up now. Come on. I'm all the way up. Let me hear.
Wow. So the porn star was there at this get-together, and she talked to them about their sex lives. Porn star.
Here he come.
Oh, okay.
You've been so quiet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who house this at now.
Dr. Jackie's. This was Dr. Jackie said she had a little outside get together about self-love. And the porn star, she did a little contest.
She did a little porn?
No, she did a contest. Shut up, Tommy.
Please don't say porn.
Man,
stupid.
Where is the video?
Shut up.
She did a contest and she asked the ladies, the doctors and the wives, to kind of rate their sex life, and they had to give, you know, on a scale, I guess, from 1 to 10, so to speak. And she had various sex toys and prizes to give to the women. So it was
what kind of sex toys? Carly, quit running over stuff. What kind of sex toys was it?
I don't know if I can say all that on morning radio, Tommy.
Well, I'm not finna wait till this evening to talk to you.
Wow.
What did they have?
All kinds of gadgets and toys. Let's just go with that. So moving on from at the party, Anila and Toya, they're kind of beefing, and Anila is mad at Toya because she's been talking about her behind her back to the little group, the tennis group, the suburban tennis group. And Anila has a point. Toya, she played her on that, running her mouth behind her back, or even fronted her about the whole makeup artist stuff. Toya had a point, but it was when she did it and how she did it.
Why is we arguing while we in the middle of a porn party? Why is
it all went down there. It actually did. Hit me up at Lips by Carla, and we'll talk more about a reality update. What you got, Shirley?
All right, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this. Thank you, Carla. Not you, Tommy.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Attention all moms, grandmas,
and Medias.
All the aunts, mamas, and grandmamas. You got pets we ain't trying to hit at.
Join me and my girl Carla Farrell today at 4 p.m.
Listen to me, y'all.
Come on. Thank you.
4
p.m.
F-O-E.
p.m.
F-O-E.
Steve Harvey FM Facebook Live.
Yes, baby.
Tune in. The girls is going to be on that. Now, look, skip all this. We going to get into some real stuff.
Yes.
Like
you can be a mother or you can be, I can't say that.
Yeah, you about to say it.
Yeah, you can be a mother or a non-mother. It's all right.
Okay.
Girl talk.
Ladies.
We'll take
yes.
that. We'll take that.
We'll take
Come on there. Let's get real.
Yeah,
it's going to get hot and heavy on this show.
Oh, yeah. Brought to you by Seagram's Escapes. We're asking that you grab your cocktails and get ready to just, let it all out. You know how women like to talk. We're going to be talking, taking questions. Yes, all of that, okay? Again, it's today at 4 p.m. It's for our Happy Hour Live, sponsored by Seagram's Escapes. Go to Steve Harvey FM on Facebook. And if you have a question for us, you can ask us anything.
They're gonna resurrect some artists from the past. It's going to do a versus. It's going to be
Seagram's
exciting.
Escapes, sip happiness. Thank you, Steve. We'll be back in 33 minutes right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here's what's going on. Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Bryan face 9 counts each, including federal hate crime charges in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed back in February of 2020 by Travis after his father, Gregory, confronted him and suspected him of breaking into homes while jogging in Brunswick, Georgia, and just in an area neighborhood there. The jury selection for the trial will begin October 18th. The defendants also want Ahmaud Arbery's past encounters with law enforcement to be introduced, but the prosecution objected to that and argued that it's irrelevant and it is an attempt to smear Ahmaud's name.
I don't care if he's
Steve.
a former gangbanger. I don't care if he was out on parole. The young man was jogging and y'all drove up and murdered him on tape with no probable cause. Now, he had nothing on him that he had stolen. He wasn't running from the scene of a crime. Nothing, man. And y'all drove up in cold blood as some damn vigilantes, like y'all got the right to kill black people who you think was looking in the house and robbed something. What did he take from that house that was under construction that he could jog down the street with of any value? Nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It was this
You just wanted to go kill somebody, and that's what you did. And you thought since he was black, it was fine.
And question, Derek Chauvin, his attorneys, or the prosecution, I should say, they weren't allowed to bring in his past, right? And he had a past of misconduct as a police officer, and his treatment of black men. He had a past. They couldn't bring that up. So why are they trying to bring Ahmaud Arbery's past up?
to make him look like
he's the
dangerous.
victim. He's deceased.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
killed him and
Yeah.
shot him in cold blood in the middle
While
of the street
jogging.
and hunted him down. No, sir.
Like
no,
an animal.
Sir. All
That's
three
right.
of them.
Animal. Yeah.
All three
That's
of them
right.
need to be in prison.
Gone by.
Bye.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For a long time and never get out. Ever.
Even the
Yeah,
homeowner
so the trial-
showed videotapes of other people going
Yeah.
into the house, looking in the house.
Wasn't a problem
family. It wasn't a problem.
That's
There
right.
you go, Junior.
But
So
again,
sick
the
of this.
trial will begin October 18th. Yeah, this story is so heartbreaking.
That's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
But
He got
why-
9 counts. Yeah, 9 counts.
Yeah. Coming up, it is our last break of the day on this Thursday. And of course, we'll close out the show at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, before we get out of here, we got to say congratulations to Felicia Rashad. We also remember her as Claire Huxtable, of course, on The Cosby Show.
Best mom on TV.
Yes, yes. Everybody's favorite mom. This news was just so wonderful when we heard it today. Howard University has announced Felicia Rashad as Dean of the newly reestablished College of Fine Arts. Okay?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Go ahead.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
major. That is epic. Wow.
Yeah. That is so cool.
Right?
I like that.
Wow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Debbie
She said it was a
Allen's sister.
privilege to
And
serve
an
in this
honor.
capacity. You see that, to work with Howard University, the administration, the students, the faculty, the Mecca, baby, HU.
You know.
Look what Debbie Allen put. Her sister, of course, Debbie Allen said, "My sister, the Queen Dean." And Felicia Rashad, yes, HU. Congratulations.
ma'am.
Wow.
We love it.
Yes,
Congrats.
that is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations.
HBCUs, baby, they doing it, man. Coaches.
Why, yes, darling.
Yes.
Why, yes.
Well, I think there's a resurgence because of the Black Lives Matter movement. I think we're becoming more and more aware of ourselves, really.
And the HBCU pride, Steve, it's just a pride that we have those that did attend HBCUs. And like you said, now it's just a new day. It's so cool. It's so cool to see us supporting our universities.
Yeah, and can you just imagine the students who have the opportunity to be at Howard while she's the dean? You know, I mean, just imagine that honor, that privilege, you know, with all her experience and her grace and just her knowledge to pass down and all of that. I think that's such a wonderful thing. I'm so
Really,
happy for her.
It's about to be loads of students who are into liberal arts ready to go enroll in Howard.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Way to go,
Yeah.
Howard.
That was great news today. Or was that? Yeah, it was yesterday. We found out yesterday. Yeah. All right, and we do want everyone, Steve, we want the ladies to join us today in a few hours from now at 4 p.m. Eastern. Me, Carla Farrell, we're going to be on Steve Harvey FM on Facebook Live. It is brought to you by our good friends at Seagram's Escapes. Seagram's Escapes, sip happiness. We want you to grab your cocktails, get ready to discuss your Mother's Day and all things mom, you know? We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Just have fun.
Are
right?
y'all going to talk about the porn party that we were talking about earlier?
What happened?
Married to Medicine?
In reality,
The porn
of
party
it?
on Married to Medicine. Is y'all going to bring that up this evening?
We might chop
Why?
it up
Will you
about
join
that.
us if we do? Is that
You
your
gonna-
Tune in
point?
right, be the first one typed in.
You never know what the ladies will
Sitting
talk
there setting
about.
up. Me and Tommy being there setting up.
So go to
Cocktails.
Steve Harvey FM, on Facebook and submit your questions. We want your questions. You know, you can ask us anything. So just
Anything.
submit
You
your
can ask
question.
us
anything.
anything.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're open books here. We really are. We'll see you today at 4 p.m. Eastern.
I mean, it really sounds like it's a good time, though.
We
I
do. We
highly
have so
recommend
much
it to
fun.
you,
It is.
especially
We
if
have-
you at work, you're at the office, or you calling in from home. I just call in, check the questions out. It's not important if you get in or not.
Right. And Carla and I do rapid fire questions for each other. And then we have signature drinks from Seagram's Escape, Steve. And today we'll be having mimosas. Get it? Mimosas.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
it's going down, Junior.
Yes,
It's going down
yes.
in a
So
major way.
join us,
down.
please.
Mimosas. Oh,
Mimosas. Yeah, celebrating moms.
I see what you did there.
You see it?
You saw that,
You're
Junior?
here for it, Junior.
I saw that.
Creativity.
So we got you joining us, Junior. We got Tommy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And Steve would be there too. You know that, but he has to.
He's
work.
gonna be on
It's all
stage.
good.
He got something to do.
Girl.
What?
Not the girl. I love his girl.
Girl,
love
I'm gonna be so busy.
Well,
So busy doing what, Steve? Tell us about it.
Well, I mean,
Catch
we're
us
back
up.
to taping Family Feud, so I'm back. We shoot it out at Triller Studios, a nice facility. But, as the year goes on, we're going to open up the store out there and stuff. Got a Steve Harvey store, all types of memorabilia and things of that nature.
I love it.
So we'll just have to see what happens when it opens, but thanks for the support so far. It's just so far out. But they're going to cure that problem. I can't tell you how, but they're going to cure that problem shortly.
but Shirley, any given day, guys, we can pick up our phones and go on social media and see a video of Steve and
man.
Family Feud. I mean,
Yeah.
it's some funny, hysterical moments.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I
Yep,
saw
yep,
one
yep.
other day on social media when the lady came over there and she said, distract him. And she starts jumping up and down. That dude had his mouth
and
open.
moving her.
Oh, my gosh.
Rack.
So Steve say, hey, man, what you doing? Ain't that your wife over there?
He started barking.
Yeah. Darius, distract him, Gina. Darius, she started bouncing her rack, and that brother went, woo, woo, woo. I slapped that boy. I said, hey, man, what is wrong with you?
Too much. And his wife, then they zoomed in on his wife, and she was
His
just
wife
like,
face. Oh, man.
Just
like
funny
I would
stuff.
slap the crap out of you.
Right here on this
Trust
Family
and
Feud.
believe.
Top
Lose your
survey
family.
says I'm about to whoop that behind.
Trust
Lose your
and
family
believe
on
it's
Family
going
Feud.
down.
God.
Well, y'all, listen, have a great day today. Talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. Hope y'all enjoyed it today. We did. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.